Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How are y'all doing? What's going on? Appreciate y'all being here. Oh, it's going to be a fun time. Charlene, I saw your comment. I was like, oh, Dustin's in the chat. Yeah, Dustin's in the chat. Love that. And then I was looking through the comments and I was like, oh, wait, she's just kidding. Unless he is in the chat, then hello, Dustin. How you doing? Anyways, before I even get started, let me run the disclaimer so I don't forget, and I'll be right back. Okay, that being said, just follow the rules, okay, of the stream. Don't be that person, you know? Yeah. Anyways, if you happen to be brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran. I am studying to become a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and scams and the tactics that they use to try to rope people into them. I know I switched up the intro, and some of you are going to be like, hang on a second. It's just how it came out. I am still getting over whatever this is that I have had. I don't know. But so I sound a little nasally. I apologize for that. And every day I feel better and better. So I'm grateful for that. And yeah, how are y'all doing? What's going on? Hey, Savannah, what's up? Okay, so I have a P.O. box and I am really bad about checking it. I'm just going to be very honest with you. So I'm not asking you guys to send me anything, but if by chance you do, can you please just let me know? Because otherwise I will have no idea. And I know that sounds really crazy, but I just am really bad about checking it. So I went to my P.O. box today and I got some things and I want to talk about them real quick. I was going to do like a whole unboxing kind of thing, but I don't want the extra sound of the box and the wrapper and, all of that stuff. So I just kind of opened it ahead of time, but I'm gonna show you guys what I got. And to those of you that sent me anything, I appreciate you guys so much. And again, I'm not asking y'all to send me anything, but thank you for these. I appreciate it. This came from Lynn. Now I'm gonna try and get close to the camera. Look at the name of this perfume. Can you guys see it? It says bees on it. This perfume says bees on it. Like the brand is my last name. And I just think that that's super cool. And Mia and I smelled these and they smell really, really clean and refreshing, if I want to even describe it that way. If you guys don't know, I actually really, really love perfume. So this is going to go to my collection. I may share one with Mia. But yeah, this is from Lynn. And thank you so much, Lynn, for sending this. And I'm sorry it took me so long to check my P.O. box. Yeah, they smell amazing. I can smell them. What is happening? I can smell them, but I'm also still kind of congested. So I'm excited to smell them fully when I'm not congested. Okay, and this other one, I have to put this picture. Erin smells great, can confirm. Thank you, Savannah. I want to show you guys this picture. This was sent to me. Danny sent it to me. So hang on, I want to show you this picture. And of course, it's of Luna. Okay, look at this. So Danny made this little cat bed. And I was going to try and show it to you while we were live here, but Luna she won't get off of the thing. So it is hers. She also made me a beanie, guys, and I would put it on, but I did my hair today. So yeah, but this is from Danny and her brand is called Lazy Little Leopard. And she also gave me a coupon code. So if you want to grab anything, I guess I could put it this way. Here's her QR code, but then I will make sure that I put her information. I should have done that ahead of time and I did not. But I'll put her information in the video description. And if you guys want to order anything, you just use my first name, last name, and 15, and you'll save 15% on anything if you choose to order. While we're talking about affiliates, I'm going to talk about Queen Cosmetics. Today I have Euphoria on. I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you like lip gloss and you like a little bit of sparkle or you like lip plumping, they have eyeshadows and all kinds of cool stuff now. You can go to queencosmetics.store and use the code AARONBees and it saves you a little bit of money. I do make a small commission if you choose to buy anything. And if this is not your jam, that's okay too. But since I was talking about this other stuff, we might as well talk about Queen Cosmetics too, because you know how I feel about them. Okay, anyways, yeah, support small businesses, absolutely. Also, this is Karina's roses that she made me. Look at this. I love them. They're so cute. Love them, love them. Thank you for putting and here's the website. So, thank you for that. Appreciate y'all. Okay, I think we all know why we're here. Another Dustin and I was gonna say paid per letter, but now they are rebranding, and it seems like I don't even know if I wanna say rebranding. They're adding more scams into the umbrella. So, just wanna make sure everybody is aware of that. It is called Send It Academy, and I was sent shout out to the person that sent it to me. Thank you so much. You know who you are, and you know I appreciate you. I was sent this video and he's talking about all of the scams that he's going to add to his umbrella of scams, in my opinion. So get ready for that. We're gonna get right into the video. So let me share my screen because DC taught me how to do that. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So hang on one second. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, the scam multiverse. Yes. Always stay learning, friends, in case, you haven't heard that in a while. And I don't mean personal development like when we were in MLM, don't do that. All right. So this is the Send It Academy video. Also, Dustin, why are you now using Vimeo for your videos? What happened to uploading them to your YouTube? What happened? You're not doing that anymore. Is everything okay? Getting a little nervous? I don't want to be that visible? I don't know. Anyways, let's get going on Send It Academy and whatever Dustin has to say about it.
Dogs, your animals, your cats, your TV if you're watching it. Just go ahead and give us about 20 minutes of your time here.
Meanwhile, the video is 39 minutes. So talk about respecting people's time.
You definitely would thank yourself once we are done here. What we are called here, we're called Send It Academy, where it's an application, a technology-based app that you have on your phone that has courses inside the app, okay? So inside these courses, there's going to be a lot of things that are coming soon, including Send It Sports, where we're going to have a course that will teach you guys how for online wagering, right? And it's just for entertainment purposes. But if you don't know what over-unders are or parlays, right, we're going to have some of that added shortly.
That information is available publicly. You don't have to charge people to learn how to place bets if that's something that you're into.
We're going to have Send It Crypto. If you're not familiar with crypto, we're going to have a course that'll teach you crypto. Also having live crypto signals going out to you of what to maybe buy, what maybe to get rid of.
What in the iGenius is happening? Oh my God. Dusty Buns and his never-ending scam.
Same thing with Send It Sports. We're going to send out live, take the Lakers over, under. These are all optional things that you guys can pick from. We're also going to have Send It Credit Repair, where you could actually go and learn how to fix your own credit on your own.
But you have to pay for it. Also, I'm pretty sure you can learn how to fix your credit on your own, just using YouTube as an example. You could probably learn how to do that here for free, unless you pay for like YouTube Premium or something. That seems really weird. Also, really fun fact, this is when you go to Lisa's Facebook page, the credit repair is something that she's been involved with. So, it makes me wonder if she's the one that's writing the course, and then he's just kind of the front man, the one that created the affiliate program, which is really just recruiting people. I don't know, but I find that really interesting.
Which is pretty badass to tell you the truth. We're also going to have some affiliate marketing stuff in the back and a lot more. But right now, what we have to offer you and what the buzz is all about, which you guys are probably here for, which you've heard about, is a cool little course. Our first course that we put in the back of this application called Paid Per Letter. Okay, Paid Per Letter is going to show you guys how to earn for writing letters up to $5 for every handwritten letter. Now, I know people in Canada, when they hear handwritten, that means that they're talking about cursive. That's not what we're talking about. You just have to write
Is that true? Canadians in the chat? When somebody says handwritten, do you automatically think that that's cursive? I'm just kinda curious.
these things with your own hand. You cannot print them. You cannot go send them overseas to get them done. You need to write these letters on your own, and you can earn up to $5. Now, when somebody tells you, man, what are you doing? You're working from home. You're really working from home. You're writing these letters in, you're putting the work in, and you're getting paid for that. Okay.
Except it's gonna take, what, 3, 4, 5 plus weeks, maybe 6, if not longer, for them to pay the credits that you're creating an online account through the casino in order to gamble on their dime. And also, I'm pretty sure you have to have $100 in credits before you can transfer anything. So think about how many cycles you have to go through of writing the letters, sending them, waiting however many weeks in order for the credit to hit your account, and you think of how many times you have to go through that in order to transfer that, if that's even available. I mean, if it's a promotional thing from the casinos, they're gonna want you to spend that money in their casino. So that's weird.
Now, before we get going, we want to be very transparent.
3 greens and all different. There's also so many fonts on one slide. Oh my god. I know what the eyedropper tool is. Yeah.
Transparent to you guys about this paid per letter program. Okay. It's a Nevada based company, and we have a bunch of different courses that are in the back. But with paid per letter, we are, like I said, a Nevada based company. Okay. We teach you how to write letters to $1 billion corporations, including casinos. 7 out of the 8 corporations that we share with you, you will need to convert those, right? You will get paid in online coins, and we teach you in our back office how to convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Okay. The whole conversion process takes a couple minutes. You usually get these coins put into your account on a Wednesday. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to convert these into cash. And if casinos or online gaming conflicts with your beliefs, then this probably is not suitable for you. So
You know who else it's not suitable for? Anybody that sees this for what it is, a scam, a cash grab, if you will. "Hey, we're gonna create this." What is it? Is it 19 minutes? The entire course is, like, 19 minutes, and part of that is them, uh, proofreading somehow these people's letters, and through their course, they have a 40% fail rate. Come on.
instead of wasting your time here, you guys can go ahead and bow out now. No big deal, no harm at all. We wish
No
you
big
tons of
deal.
success in your life from here on forward. But we just want to be transparent. This is what this course is about, and we don't want to drag you along and have you thinking something else. Okay. So there's one corporation where you do not have to convert the coins.
Wendy, thank you so much for the gifted membership. That's amazing. Also, real quick before I play the song that you know is coming, Michael Rutherford's stories have been quite interesting since the live stream on Monday. It seems like, and could it be coincidence? Of course. Absolutely, it could be. But it seems like he's doing a lot more flexing of vehicles at a car dealership that he's probably not buying. But what I find really interesting is He used Careless Whisper in one of his videos, one of his stories. Could that be a coincidence? I don't know, but, you know. Thank you, Wendy, for the gifted membership. I appreciate you, and congratulations to whoever got it. That's amazing.
And that'll be in the back of the lessons as well. So basically, you could cash out what you for every letter that you write in. It's a little bit different though. It takes a little bit longer of a process to get those coins put into your back office.
Oh, yeah? How long? Because that's the first time I've heard you ever address that. Which I feel like if you're gonna say it's a work from home thing and that you're, grinding and sending all these letters and you're getting paid, you probably need to tell people how long it's actually gonna take. And this is the first time I've ever heard him address it. He usually says something like, "Oh, well, you write 500 letters and you make X dollars." That's usually how it's presented, which is really deceptive.
Of that corporation, and it pays out in different ways as well, but you do not have to convert those if you don't want to. All right, so let's go ahead and get into what paid per letter is. Who's it for? It's for really anybody, but for stay-at-home moms, it's perfect. Stay-at-home dad, this is perfect. Anybody who's retired looking to make some extra income, perfect. Right, anybody who needs maybe an extra $500 to cover a school tuition or groceries or a phone bill or whatever the case may be, this is perfect for that person, right? The requirements, you must be 18 years of age, all right? You must reside in the US or Canada, excluding Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, and the province of Quebec.
Hey, Dustin, instead of scamming people, why don't you try to get some jobs on radio? Because your voice would be perfect for it. That's just my personal opinion, but, maybe stop scamming people.
And with our application that we have, with the other things that are added in there with the crypto and all that stuff, this can be a global opportunity. But for the writing, the paid per letter, you need to be in the states, excluding
Global.
these states that are here, states or Canada. Okay. Now, can you write? Right. We teach you exactly what to write. We show you who to write to. We check your work to make sure that it's correct.
Okay, why are you talking like that? It sounds very condescending. Also, if your course were so effective, why is there a 40% fail rate? Why are 40% of these letters done incorrectly? That is a testimony, if you will, of this course that y'all have put together. 40% fail rate. It's not good.
You mail the letters in and you get paid. You do not need to have a list full of people. You do not need to, man, really anything. Like my first
Mm.
thing when this was brought to me from Lisa, and we'll hear from Lisa here in a minute,
Oh,
was
good.
that, well, man, I got a million addresses I could write to. So I could just do this on my own. She's like, you don't need it. We give you everything. They're going to give you who to write it to. They're going to give you exactly how to write it, right? Everything. There's no guessing involved in this whole entire thing. And
Yeah, and there hasn't been because all of that is available on Reddit, or you can follow the creator that I put in the video description that has been doing this for months and months and months. And you can subscribe to her channel. If this is something that you're interested in doing, I mean, obviously don't support this scam. And in my opinion, this scam artist with a history. And also, I have all the sources from the Behind MLM articles, and he's been a part of 2 previous scams that I'm aware of. And people still, according to the comments of the Behind MLM article, he still allegedly owes people money from the previous scams.
absolutely blew my mind. So if you're thinking, I got to go purchase a list too, you don't. So get rid of that. You do not have to purchase the list. Everything is showed for you in the back office. Okay. The letters, they need to be handwritten, not cursive. If you do it in cursive, you need to continue to do it in cursive. And if you do it in just regular writing, printing, then you need
Not cursive, but if you do it in cursive, continue to do it in cursive.
to do it in regular writing and regular printing, but they must be written by you. Okay. Not by your aunt, not by your uncle, not by your kids or grandkids that are home from college. They need to be handwritten by you.
First of all, if your kids are home from college and you have them writing letters for you, or you have kids that are younger that are, in high school, middle school, or whatever, that are writing letters for you, um, wouldn't that be considered child labor? Also, stop if you're doing that. If you have kids home that are writing for you, what? That's weird.
You're going to earn the credits in anywhere from 5 to 6 weeks. Sometimes it may take a little bit longer depending on how many people are writing in, but that's what it takes. So if you start writing every single week, within 5 to 6 weeks, sometimes a little bit longer, every single week, you will start seeing the credits put onto your account. Okay.
If you write every week, but you've got to wait 5 to 6, sometimes I've heard on the subreddit that it could take months for them to do a drop. That's what I'm hearing. So that's interesting.
And you get to write from the comfort of your home, or the comfort of watching your kids practice, or the comfort of when you're taking a break at work, or the comfort of going to the doctor's office and when you're in the waiting room for an hour and a half for some weird reason. I don't know why it takes so long to get in the dang doctor's office.
Because there's other patients. And maybe those other patients have things going on that the doctor needs to address. Maybe the doctor isn't rushing people through. I don't know. That could be part of it, that you're not the only person at the doctor's office. Maybe, I don't know.
You could be doing this there as well. Okay. The beauty is you get to do whatever you want to. They take about 4 to 6 minutes to write from beginning to the end, from putting the stamp on it, depending on your writing speed. Myself, I write slow. Mine's going to take about 10 minutes. Okay. But I get better and better as we go. And I'm also lefty, so my penmanship is horrible, but it's getting better as we do more of these. Okay. So how much can you make? How much can I make? It's all up to you. I can tell you this much. If you have an extra time in your week to write 10 letters per day, right? That's gonna be an extra $1,000 per month that you can make, right?
The FTC called, Dustin, and said that you can't say any of this. You can't tell people they're gonna make $1,000 a month if they write 10 letters a day, 5 days a week. That's an income claim. That's not how that works.
Right. And if you go, man, only 10 letters a day, so that's, Dustin said it's 4 to 6 minutes, so it's probably gonna take about an hour to write these, which you're right. Maybe write a half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night. You could earn yourself up to an extra $1,000 per month. If you need more than that, then write 20 letters per day. You need more than that, then write 30 more.
How many of you, I'd like to poll the audience, how many of you actually think that Dustin Mansell is writing letters to these online casinos to get $5 credits? Let me know in the comments if you do, like a yay or a nay, or, however you want to do that. But let me know in the comments if you actually think that Dustin Mansell is writing these casinos. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. He's probably making money just off of the grift, which in my opinion is the affiliate side and the selling of the course. And in order to sell the course, you have to buy the course and then pay $25 a month. That part, I think he's getting paid on.
More than that, write 40, 50, or 60. You're writing 60 letters per day, which would take you, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours, I guess. But it's just like a job. You can make an extra $6,000.
It's not like a job, though, Dustin. You know why? Because when you get hired to do a job, whether it's in an office, setting or at home, there are job requirements and there are hours and there is hourly pay or salary pay, and you are fully aware of what is expected. You know what you are responsible to get done in your day, and you do that, and then you move on. There's paid time off, there's insurance, there's other types of benefits that are available. So paid per letter is nothing like a job, whether that job is part-time, full-time, whatever. And also, these examples are not allowed according to the FTC. You can't say these things.
Per month doing this. So the only way that you're not going to get paid is if you don't do it. If you go, man, extra $6,000 a month, that would make me quit my second job.
I love how they always go to the most extreme example. It's very MLM of him, where they're like, listen, you could earn 6 figures. You could retire your spouse. You could be financially free. You could have all this time freedom. You could. Doesn't mean you're going to, and statistics show with multi-level marketing companies in particular that that's absolutely not the case. A very small percentage of people will ever achieve that, and they typically are ones that got in early, have a large following, things of that nature. So this example I find really interesting, and I don't know his history, if he's been a part of multi-level marketing companies before. I think he has, because I think he was a part of Live Good. So he has, I'm correcting myself as I go. I'm remembering as I go here. He has been a part of MLMs. So he knows how this works. And for him to call the affiliate side of this affiliate, he knows what he's doing. Dustin, I see you. That's not a compliment, by the way. You know who else sees you? The FTC. Yeah. The SEC also sees you. Also the FBI. So that's fun.
That would make me maybe quit my main job. Well, it's up to you how much you want to write and how much you want to get paid. We just showed you guys a couple of different examples right here, how it works, okay? The longevity of this program, it's been around for decades. This is not something new. We are the smart people that put a program on it and a course on it, yes.
But you are the smart people that turned it into a grift. There's a lot of ways I would describe that. I don't think smart is one of them.
But the actual process of writing in letters has been around for decades. Think about this. Back in the old days, people used to paint their own nails until somebody came along and said, hey, what if we open up a business and paint people's nails for them?
This guy uses so many false equivalence fallacies, I can't even keep track. People still paint their nails at home. That's crazy. I know, Dustin. People still paint their nails at home. Not everybody that has their nails done goes to a nail salon, although if you do, that's great. But what a weird example. How many of you paint your nails at home? Let me know in the comments.
Consider that this, right? People have been painting their nails for decades before that, but somebody put a course on it. So then now that person could just get their nails done while they're watching TV, right? They don't have to worry about it. Have a professional doing their nails. Well, we got a professional teaching you guys how to write.
What is he even talking about? Also, the way that he's describing, somebody put a course on this. That is so weird. Dustin, you turned something that people were doing just for fun, and you turned it into a grift to take advantage of people, to try and get them to recruit other people to buy the course, to sell the course. It makes no sense.
To write these letters. So 2001's the research that I seen is when this is actually started. It's when you had to put a CD in your actual your computer from the corporations in order to create an account. You used to have to write in with faxes, right? You faxed it in, old school faxing, right? So this is going to persist as long as those companies exist. And these companies.
He's talking about the online gaming credit part. He's not talking about the affiliate side. That was just created in January. This is where I feel like he is lying by omission, because he's trying to say, listen, this has been around since 2001, to give the program, the grift, if you will, the scam, if you will. He's trying to give it credibility. This isn't anything new, guys. It's been around since 2001. Well, the online gaming thing that people have been doing for decades, yeah, that has been around. The grift, the recruiting 10 by 3 matrix situation that he has used in other grifts, that's not new. Unbelievable.
Companies are going to exist forever because they're billion dollar corporations, and they're making, you can't be a $1 billion corporation by making pennies. They're making a ton of money every single day to get there, right? The number of people sending letters does not affect your success. There's probably.
How about the number of people that you recruit? Because you know there is such thing as market saturation. And I know you know what I'm talking about, Dustin, especially because you've been a part of multiple MLMs. Well, let me just say one that I know of, that I'm aware of, Live Good. Live Good, I have not covered in quite some time. However, I do have a sound effect from the CEO. Y'all remember this?
Network marketing is network marketing.
Thanks, Ben. Yeah, so that's the CEO. I think his name is Ben. That's the CEO of Live Good, where he was talking about how terrible network marketing is. And yeah, y'all remember that? That was a while ago too, by the way. Maybe I should cover Live Good again. It has been a while.
Probably, we're talking at least, I think it was yesterday. If we had to guess, there's probably the hundreds of thousands of people already doing this. We're going to introduce to hundreds of thousands more doing it. But this has been around for a minute, and it's 100% legal. These
Imagine if you're presenting an opportunity of any kind and you're like, "Listen, 100% legal." If you have to say that, that makes me question, well, why would he have to say that? That's kinda weird. That's a little odd.
These companies have to offer this in order to stay open online. And so if anybody goes, oh, there's no way, like, how come the corporations don't just hire somebody to write the letters for them? That's not how this works. You guys will have to get into the lessons to
doTERRA top leaders getting terminated are going to live good. Well, that is unfortunate. So, apparently I do need to cover that again. Oh my god.
to figure out exactly how this works, but that's not how this whole entire thing works. Okay. 100% legal. So, that being said, I am the marketing guy behind this. I put the marketing program together with the help of lovely Lisa. But
The marketing program? You mean the recruiting program? The affiliate program? His choice of words is very interesting to me.
Lisa has been the one who's been doing this for almost 2 years. Last year, made $78,000 alone doing just this one process here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Lisa and let her explain a little bit about how she got started, what she does, and just explain a little bit about Lisa. So go for it, Lisa.
Before Lisa starts, what does Live Good sell? It's a health and wellness MLM. They sell supplements. Yeah. Y'all know how I feel about that.
So, okay, guys. So, 2013, 2014, somewhere in that vicinity, I started selling on Amazon. I had my own store. It was extremely successful. After about 10 years as an internet marketer, I was kind of burnt out, looking for a change, got into being basically an Amazon drop shipper. Did that successfully for 9 years. Well, then COVID hit and Amazon got very greedy, decided they didn't really want us on their platform anymore. Now that they have their own truck, they really wanted to kind of take that over. And so in the very beginning of 2022,
I feel like there's more to that story, don't you guys? I would love to know what actually happened.
I was basically warned by Amazon that if they caught me drop shipping, they would hold my money for 12 months, and decided, okay, it was time for me to get away from doing something I had done successfully for 9 years.
So that makes me wonder if they said, "Hey, we need you to stop doing this," and she continued to do that? That's a question, I'm not stating that as fact. Makes me wonder, though. Did you keep doing it, Lisa? Even though Amazon was like, "Hey, we don't want you drop shipping. Okay, we don't want you doing that." She was like, "Ah, the rules, they're just suggestions. They're not actually rules."
So at that time, I have other skills. I've been in the real estate industry and decided, talking to a bunch of friends that were in the real estate industry, that there was definitely a need to help people to repair their credit, especially with COVID. So I'm on
She's a grifter, in my opinion. Her and Dustin, 2 peas in a pod. Birds of a feather, they flock together, you know what I'm saying? God.
people. I love to learn new things, and something that I already kind of knew a lot about, being in the real estate industry. So I started my own credit repair. Well, as you can imagine, when you start your own company and you start it from the scratch, it takes a little while to get up. So my cousin in April of 2022 works for casinos, and she said, "Have you ever thought about, writing to casinos to get, some free money, basically?" And I said, "Well, anything to help me to supplement my business as I grow it."
First of all, why are we still stuck on this slide that says, "Let's hear from the creator"? Why not highlight Lisa as she's talking? Dustin, write that down. The next time you do this, highlight Lisa. Highlight whoever's talking. It's important, you know? It's not that hard either. If I can learn about technology, Dustin, you can too.
And so I started writing at the very beginning of May of 2022. Now, the first year, obviously trying to get a new business off the ground, I was kind of tinkering with it a little bit. I was like a lot of people that I'm sure you're talking to, and a lot of people that are like, "Oh, is this real? Is this real?" Well, I consistently sent in. I started with about 100 a week, and then I consistently grew it to about 300 a week. Made over $30,000 the first year, really just kind of tinkering with it as I was getting my credit repair company up. So then I moved over to being a little bit more serious at the beginning of 2023. And I decided I was really going to put my nose to the ground and be consistent in doing 300 letters a week. And so as I'm sitting at my desk and I'm waiting for calls to come in from the real estate agents I work with and my clients and stuff, I just started writing and spreading it out and getting my codes while I was sitting here waiting for my clients. And I would write, 30 in the morning and I would write 30 in the afternoon. And I really kind of put my nose to the ground and started sending in that 60 a day, which was 300 a week. And I made myself a promise that I was going to do it every single week, regardless of what or where I was at. And so even when I was taking trips, I still took my supplies with me. I got my codes before I would leave. I went to Cancun. I go to Cancun twice a year with my family. And even when I knew I was leading up to that, I would get all my codes ready and I would take them with me. So I don't sign in when I'm out of the country, especially, but I don't sign in when I'm out of my state just because I don't really want to flag my account at all. So I would do my letters regardless of where I was at, whether I was laying on, the beach. I just do it before I went out to the beach in the morning, do a couple letters, as all my kids are sleeping and my hubby's sleeping. And I'm like, okay, I'll get up. I'm an early bird. And Dustin can attest to this. I bug him all the time at like 7 a.m. and he's like groggy, tells me to leave him alone until about 9. So, that's what I did. I got up and I did my thing, and I consistently did it every single week last year. And I'm proud to say that I did it consistently every week last year. And I made $78,000, a little over 70.
And Lisa, that was your gross. Tell us what your net was. How much were you spending on supplies? How much did those stamps cost you? Because I don't think you made 78K. I think that a profit and loss statement or worksheet, if you will actually show otherwise. Also, this is very like MLM, in my opinion, where they are highlighting, listen, so-and-so, I know of so-and-so who made 78,000 last year alone from doing this. And it's like, kind of like Amway, which, by the way, that's not a new thing, the Target thing that you see on TikTok. And they're like, yeah, I was approached by this young woman and I thought, it was somebody that was wanting to be friends. And then they were inviting me to this thing to meet their mentors that are making multiple 6 figures and blah, 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 blah. It's not a new thing. That's Amway. Amway people typically use somebody else's story. It's typically their mentors. So what Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy and the people that are associated with this scam, in my opinion, they're doing the same thing. They're using Lisa's story as a way to try and validate that this works. But we know that it works. And what I mean by that is the casino sweepstakes. We know that that works because that's been around forever. The affiliate side, the recruiting side, the 10x3 matrix thing is the problem. And also, if there's information that has been available for decades on how to do this casino sweepstakes things, you don't need to create a course for people to do it. That is another part that I have a problem with in all of this, is that unfortunately, there's going to be people that are like, you know what, I'm going to pay that $224. I'm going to get the course. And then they watch 19 minutes of videos and they're like, what? This is all I'm getting? Ugh.
78. It was just shy of 79 is what I actually made last year. I got my W2G, which is what they give you when you gamble.
What were your expenses?
Pretty exciting that I followed through on it. And so in November, I was actually at a wedding in Pennsylvania, and
Yeah, the income disclaimer says, please be aware that while you can earn by sending letters through online companies, getting paid for sharing Paid Per Letter LLC relies on your efforts to share it with others. There's no guarantee of signups or income. The videos for demonstration purposes only. Your actual results may vary. Because it's all about recruiting people into the scam. And that's why you get $100 commission, if you will, when you recruit one person versus $5 when you write a casino, and it takes weeks to get that money, if you do.
I was talking to my sister, who's also been a writer
I have to
for
turn my
some
light
time.
down.
And I was like, how can we like help people? Like, we've shown it to friends and family, and we're tinkering with this internet stuff. And I had bought a program last summer called Master Resale Rights, which
Oh my
basically
God.
teaches you how to resell programs. But that's what most people think is what it teaches you. But in all actuality, what it teaches you to do is build out your own program. If you take the time, you take the energy to actually do it, it actually teaches you how to create your own program. So I didn't want to sell somebody else's program. I wanted to basically take this to the masses and be able to help people. And so I used the training that I had learned in that program, and I started building it out. And it was probably the second week, I want to say it was probably the second or third week of December, that I got an email, or maybe I saw it on my Facebook feed or something. But Dustin had this software that was really, really cool. And I was like, okay, I could use this on my site. It actually gets people's information when they come to my site, whether they leave their information or not. So I picked up the phone and I called him up, and I'm like, hey, tell me about this software. And he's like, why? Tell me what you got. And so I started telling him what I got. I showed him my website and all that. And he's like, Lisa, do you realize what you have here? And I'm all, yeah, I think I have something really good. Down the road, I'll figure out how to affiliate market it. And, let's see how it goes. And he's like, no, let's not see how it goes. Let's do this. And so
That seems like a very parasitic type relationship, in my opinion.
I'm like, okay, let's do it. And so that's kind of how it all kind of got to where we're at now. It's literally been a snowball down the hill. It's crazy just how awesome
Did she say a snowball down to hell? I swear that's what I heard.
it is. I know that in the next week or so, we're going to have a lot of people that started with us at the very beginning that came in. If they actually started mailing letters, they're going to start getting those drops in their account. And I can't wait to hear about it. And I can't wait to start seeing, the testimonials and stuff of people that are going to start getting paid from this.
I'm sorry. So Lisa is actually admitting that people are writing these letters and have not been paid yet. That's the first time I've heard that.
And it does work. I've been in groups. I'm in multiple Facebook groups of writers. That's another question that I get a lot. They're like, well, isn't this going to get oversaturated? Well, I'm in
Yes.
5 different groups, and there are thousands of people in those 5 groups.
I wonder what people that she's addressing as writers, I wonder what they think about her, knowing that they learned because the information has been freely available for decades. I wonder what they think about her.
So no. And I don't know if you guys, the people that are in our community, not so much the people that are considering coming in our community, have seen the comments inside our Facebook group, which is absolutely amazing. Where people are like, oh, I went and talked to my aunt and she's been doing it, and my mom's been doing it, and her friend's been doing it for like years. They've been doing it for like 2, 4, and 6 years. And it's just surprising just how many people that happens to when you actually start sharing this, and they're like, oh yeah, I've been doing that forever. This isn't going anywhere. It's not new.
Which is
It's
fine.
a incredible opportunity that we can actually share with people.
The affiliate side that they're referring to as affiliate side, that is what needs to go. The buying the course to sell the course and also signing up as an affiliate, that needs to go. The $25 monthly fee for what? Access to the Facebook group? Stop it. That's what somebody commented on one of my last videos, that the $25 monthly fee is so that they can have access to the Facebook group. Do I know that to be true? No, but that was a comment that somebody left, and I could not believe it. Imagine having to pay $25 a month to have access to a Facebook group where people are bragging about recruiting other people. That's so wild.
And what I absolutely loved about it, and why I decided I really, really wanted to take it out there, is I started internet marketing in 2005, and I know how to recruit people. I always have. I'm a talker, as you can see. I love to talk. And people can feel my passion. They can feel my heart. They can feel my desire to truly actually help people. And so I've always been really easy to be able to bring people into programs.
What I'm hearing you say, Lisa, is that you learned how to manipulate people, in my opinion. That's so weird how she just worded that.
But majority of those people that I sponsored in the programs, no matter how much hand holding, no matter how many tools, no matter whether I basically walk them through every process of every minute of every day, would fail. And the reason is the majority of people aren't going to be big recruiters. They're going to go out and maybe find a couple people, or maybe they don't want to do that side. And so what I love about the paid per letter part of Send It is that you don't have to promote unless you want to. You can make money. And the thing is it's unlimited. There are no limits with the casinos, excuse me, with the companies that we actually show you.
Oh, so they're casinos. Yeah.
There are other companies coming.
Oh, but they're not currently. So you guys are saying companies and casinos, but there's currently no other companies other than casinos right now. That's coming, right? What in the transact card is happening here? Hey, do you have the card? No, I don't have the card. It's coming. It's coming. Here's buy this with your Z-Bucks. Take advantage. Hang on, guys. Keep the faith. Oh my God.
But there's no limit. You can write as many or as little as you want. And here's a perfect example, and I'm going to leave it at this. I have an 18-year-old son who's been writing for a couple months now. And in the last couple months, several of his friends that are seniors in high school have come over as soon as they've turned 18 and said, you know, Ms. Krimmel, can you show me how to do this? And so I have been showing them because, you know what, when you're a senior in high school, the last thing you want to do is go work a dead end job at McDonald's or.
First of all, Lisa, there are very important skills, in my opinion, that teenagers learn through coming up the ranks in jobs like McDonald's. I also don't think McDonald's is, what did she say it was? A dead-end job? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that it is a great opportunity for kids to learn how to navigate in the work environment and how to navigate and learn the skills that they need to learn in order to hold a job moving forward, even if they decide to go another direction. I think that, interpersonal skills, and there's all kinds of stuff that people learn when their first jobs are in somewhere or at somewhere like McDonald's. I think it's absolutely disgusting what she is saying, that it's a dead-end job. It's a job. People clock in and clock out, and they get paid an hourly wage. Unlike the scam that you're running, Lisa, people have to wait weeks if their letters are even accepted by the casinos. Oh, but, you could recruit these 18-year-olds to join your scam, and then you're gonna make $100 off of them. Give me a break. Give me a break. Also, Tara G, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Please check your state's online gambling laws before sending these letters and receiving credits. Also, he said you had to be 18, but the typical age to gamble in the US is 21. Tread lightly. That is a good point. That is a good point. The typical age to gamble in the US is 21. How is she helping these 18-year-olds? It's a very, very good point.
Or
in the super chat.
Or somewhere else where, guess what the nights are they want you to work? Well, Friday and Saturday night. Well, guess what teenagers don't want to do? They don't want to work on a Friday and Saturday night. They want to go hang out with their friends.
I don't think you can say that about all teenagers, because what you're doing is making a very broad, sweeping type statement. I think there's a lot of kids that see the value in working and earning an income and being able to use that income for whatever it is that they need to use that income on. I don't think that you can just blanket statement this and be like, teenagers don't want to work. That's not true. I know a lot of teenagers that want to work, that are happy to have a job, or that are actively looking for a job. I don't like those general, broad statements.
So I now got all my son's friends that slowly but surely, as they turn 18, are showing up on my doorstep, asking me, teach me, because I don't want to have to be away from my buddies. And
this is also a very good point. These people forget that older folks work those jobs as well, whether extra income or for interaction after retirement. Absolutely a great point. Thank you. Yeah.
Anymore when they're out having fun on the weekends, because they don't have to do that anymore. They write their, and what I told all these kids when they come over is just write 50 letters a week. That's $1,000 a month. That is a lot of money for an 18-year-old that
Yes,
is
it
a
is.
senior in high school. And the nice thing is they don't have to give up anything to be able to do that. They just have to simply write 50 letters. Last night, I had 4 boys sitting at my table.
See, but they do have to give up something in order to do that, their time. And then they have to wait to see if those letters get accepted and wait for the casinos, which I don't understand. I didn't even think about it this way, but how is an 18-year-old participating in these? That's such a good point. So thank you to the person that commented that. I just think that this is so odd. They're 18. I don't know.
Doing letters together, just rapping, cracking up, making all kinds of bodily sound noises that boys do. But they were all over here just for like 2 hours, just all writing letters. I mean, that's what they do. They get together and they all sit around and they yap and they mess around while they're doing their 25. I think most of them did about 25 letters last night. So figure they do that twice a week. They just hang out and write their 25 letters. That's $1,000 to these kids.
Yeah.
I wouldn't,
And this is the same thing.
it's $1,000 for these kids. Okay. I wonder what their parents think about this, because if it were my kid, I'd have something to say about it. That's just my opinion.
That could happen for someone that's a senior citizen or a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home dad, or anybody that just needs to make a little bit of extra money. That could be your rent. It could be your car payment. It could be just some extra money to put your kids in sports.
Yeah.
See, but here's the thing, rent and car payments are due monthly. So if you're writing 500 letters a week or whatever, and you have to wait 4 to 6 weeks plus in order to get the money from the casinos that you say that you can transfer, that typically requires $100 in credits in order to do that. So they're just not going to pay their car payment or their rent if they're trying to make these payments until, 4 to 6 weeks or whatever that they get paid. How long does it take to transfer this money if that's even something that's available to be done?
The nice thing is
The math is not mathing, y'all.
that what you make is entirely up to you. Whether you do 50 or you do 300 like I was doing, you can make this a full-time income or you can make a supplemental income. That's entirely up to you. So I hope you guys come aboard. It's an amazing opportunity. It's life-changing, and it's the easiest thing you will ever find out there because you only have to know how to write to be able to be successful with it. And then obviously
They
do
are.
it. So.
Yeah.
They are.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for that, Lise, and breaking it all down.
Lise? Lisa's a very short name. I don't think we need to shorten it even more to Lise. Just add the A in there.
And the kids doing it, and you hit it right in the head. There's so many people, anybody could do it, right? Or 18. I mean, holy crap. I got 3 kids of my own that are over 18 that are doing this as well. So awesome stuff. All right. So
I'm sorry. You have 3 of your children doing this, Dustin? You've brought your children into this grift? Are they recruiting people too? Oh, I see we're on to another side. At least there's that. That's crazy. I mean, okay. Fair point. Fair point. I vividly just heard Bart Simpson saying, please. Oh my God.
you may be going, all right, well, this is cool. Well, what's the price to this, right? Because we could probably learn how to do this online, in which you could. You definitely could. You could also learn how to walk your dog and train your dog. And
oh yeah, we're back to this example. If this is something that you want to learn how to do because you think it would be fun or whatnot, I have provided resources in the video description that you can check out. There is another creator that I have included in there. I have Julie Anderson's video in there. The subreddit for the sweepstakes is also in there, where you can get all of this information without being part of a scam.
do your own oil online as well for free too. But what we have here is
I swear I think his favorite thing is using false equivalence fallacies. Listen, you could also learn how to change your own oil, but you're not gonna. It's so weird. Oh my God.
Have some lessons. There's 9 lessons in total. They're about 19 minutes total. I'm not saying it's going to take you 19 minutes to learn this. You're going to need a couple hours to go through it, write down some notes, right? But it's
A couple hours to go through 19 minutes of videos, Dustin? Are you for real?
all there for you. We have community support, template approval. This one right here is what really moves this to the next level. Is it doesn't matter where you go find to do this online. Nobody's going to approve your templates. We have about 40% of people who actually send their templates into us who actually even go through the lessons that are doing it wrong. So imagine
That's a 40% fail rate, my guy, on your course that Lisa put together. 40% fail rate.
writing these letters because you learn how to do it online from somebody, and you wait 5 to 6 weeks, and all of a sudden you get that dreaded email that says, sorry, they've been rejected because you used the wrong color ink, because you wrote on the wrong size paper, right? And then you go, man, I just wasted all my time, my energy, my money on the materials when I could have just paid a price with send it and paid per letter. Where I could have sent it into them so they could approve it for me to make sure that it's right. Right. That's where this thing just changes everything, and not including the community support we have too. So you can start sending or writing letters the correct way once you become a member. And the total price for that is $224.99. This includes the $199.99 setup fee. And
What are we setting up? A setup fee? That sounds like a convenience fee. That sounds like, oh, we're gonna put setup fee because it sounds good. Well, what are we setting up? Oh, I don't know. Just sounds good.
it also includes your first month of $25.
What does the $25 cover? From what I'm being told, allegedly, it's for access to the Facebook group. Something that's free.
After that, every month will be $25 as well to stay active, to be able to have our app, to get the alerts of when the terms of service have changed, when we've added new.
$25 is for the app. $25 a month for an app? It's not that expensive to set up an app.
Casinos, when there's other sweepstakes that we have out there that we're saying, hey, if you want to win 4 tickets to the World Series, go here and it's free entries. We're on the hunt for that all the time. You'll get those alerts right to your app. Okay. Another thing, no contracts. If making money isn't for you, when you come in, if you don't like the
If making money isn't for you, do you hear yourself?
community support, if you don't care about the template approvals, then just stop paying, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. There's no contracts at all. Okay.
Yeah, there's also no refunds. So that's interesting, because that's one of the things that is a requirement through the FTC, is to have refunds available.
Okay. So we also
Optional. Then why is everything in your group people bragging, holding the checks, showing that they're being paid per letter, which is the recruiting side? Why is your whole Facebook group full of them, Dustin? And are we in your Facebook group? Yeah. Yeah, we are. We see everything. You know why? Because
Watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
that's right. The anti-MLM, the anti-scam movement, if you will, we are always watching. Also, I find it really interesting when there are people that are supporting the MLMer that is being featured or whatnot, debunked, if you will, on a content creator's YouTube channel or social media platform, how people will say, you must have so much time on your hands to be so invested in other people's lives. And I think that argument is really funny, because the anti-MLM movement, the anti-scam movement is huge. And there are so many people. And if you think about that, it's not just the content creator that is looking at everything. It's all of us working together collectively. So, for example, the fact that Kelsey Ray recently has blocked me, which I find hilarious because I can still see all of her stuff. It doesn't make any sense, because we're still going to all see it, you know? I just find that really interesting. That argument is hilarious to me because it's like, just say that you support the person that's in the MLM, and that you're upset, you have big feelings that they're being featured on that social media platform and that you don't like it. Because that would make more sense. You must really have so much time on your hands. Same 24 hours as you. I just find that interesting.
We also have another. This is where I came into play when Lisa called me. Is I'm really good at making systems of affiliate marketing systems and having landing.
If you mean scams, then I would agree with you, Dustin, that you're calling affiliate systems. I think you meant scams, grifts, you know? Also, you should pay the people that you allegedly owe money still to. You should pay them because that's the right thing to do.
Landing pages and capture pages and follow-up emails and CRMs, right? So this is a cool way you can make money pretty quickly as well, or if it's all optional. You do not have to do this. If you just want to write letters, go do that. Okay. If you want to make some money by sharing this with other people, then you could become a promoter, which is part of our
A promoter? I thought it was an affiliate, Dustin. That's interesting. I'm trying to get a hold of Luna down here because she's pacing. Because I feel like she hasn't said hi to you guys in a while. Oh, she walked away. Okay. She'll be back.
affiliate program. You get earned by sharing. You get earned by helping others. All you got to do is pay a one-time $20 fee to become a promoter because we want to.
Didn't that used to be free? Because I'm pretty sure that used to be rolled into the $224 if I'm remembering correctly, or something along those lines. This $20 one-time fee, what's the fee for? You have a one-time fee, you have a setup fee, you have a $25 monthly fee. Explain what all these fees are for and what they're going to. Are they going to your bank account, Dustin? Yours and Lisa's?
We want to make sure there's more people as customers than there are that are making money from this to stay compliant, right? And we'll shut it down, the affiliate program, if we have to, if we see it getting lopsided. But right now,
So he is very aware of what the FTC says.
now we're at about a 90 to 10 ratio, meaning about 90% of people are writing in the letters, they're customers, and 10% of them are actually making money from it from the affiliate program, which keeps us perfectly compliant. And we'll try to keep it around that number.
You know what's interesting about that? Is there a difference when you join paid per letter in joining as somebody that just wants to do the course versus somebody that wants to be a promoter or an affiliate, as he's referring to? Because I'm pretty sure there's one option to join. At least there used to be. And from what I remember, there's no differentiation between the two. You buy the course and you pay the fees. So that's interesting that he is saying that there's a 90-10 ratio of customers to, I'll use the term distributors. That's very interesting to me.
Anyways, okay. So how to qualify to get paid with the affiliate program?
Yeah,
Same as being a customer. You pay your one-time setup fee. You also will then pay your $25 monthly. You're going to stay active with us.
What is it for? If people are paying fees, they typically want to know what it's for. The setup fee, for what? What are we setting up? The monthly fee, for what? A one-time $20 affiliate fee. What? Just to say that you're an affiliate with this? What do these fees go to? What do people have or gain access to for paying these fees? It's so weird.
Us one-time $20 affiliate fee, and then you'll be able to get paid. Now, there's different ways you get paid. The first way you're going to get paid is $100 for every direct referral. You share it with your next door neighbor.
That is recruiting. Recruiting. I love that he put both of these on one slide. I don't know why they're spaced out so much. Don't even get me started on the slide. I know you guys are probably writing in the comments about it, which I get. But this is the problem. You get $100 for recruiting everybody. Every person you recruit into this scam, you earn $100. But if you are writing letters, you get $5. Oh, I think I read this wrong. Let me correct myself. Number 2 is $5 per month for every direct referral. So that is still the recruiting aspect. I made a mistake, excuse me. But $100 for recruiting somebody versus $5 from the casino that you have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks to get. What do you think most people are going to lean towards? Oh, I'm going to try and recruit people to do this because I'm going to get $100 every time somebody signs up. And then you go into their Facebook group, and that's what the letters are, or that's what the pictures are of them holding the checks that say paid per letter. They're bragging about the recruiting aspect. They're not bragging about, getting so many credits from the casinos. No, they're bragging about recruiting.
Neighbor, man, I've been writing in and making, extra $5,000 a month. If you want to learn how to do it as well, here's my link. They sign up, they pay their $224, you get $100. Okay. Every month that they're active, you're going to get, by the way,
let me just interrupt him real quick. They stay active by paying that $25 monthly fee. That's how they stay active.
hold on. That $100 is going to get paid twice per month. On the 7th of the month and on the 21st of the month is when those commissions are paid out. Okay. You're also going to get
Commissions for recruiting.
$5 per month for every active referral that you have. So, and it's paid the same thing on the 7th of the month and on the 21st of the month. Okay. There's also a matrix that we added. So this is where you're going to get some money from the efforts of the people that you bring in. If they bring in a ton of people, they're going to be put into your matrix, and you're going to get 50 cents for every single person that's in your matrix. And they do not need to be a direct to you. Okay.
I don't know why he words this the way that he does. Basically, you get $5 in residual for every direct person that you recruit into this scam. But then everybody that's in your downline, you make 50 cents on a month. That's what he's saying. And they get paid twice a month, on the 7th and on the 14th, or 21st, excuse me. This is such a scam. I cannot even.
And this is paid on the 7th. So whatever your matrix pay happens, you'll get paid out that on the 7th of every month. Okay. And it gets pretty fun. We'll go over the matrix here in a minute after I get with the matrix match. So imagine you brought somebody in and they went out, a direct referral to you, and they went out and they made $20,000 in the matrix. Well, you're going to get 50% of that.
That's $20,000 from recruiting. So remember a few minutes ago, I was like, it's really interesting the examples they use. They always use the extreme examples, the top of the pyramid, if you will. Like they use Lisa's example, the $78,000 that she made last year, but don't include the expenses that she spent to make that. She's just saying, this is what I made. This is my gross income from this. And they all use that. He's doing the same thing. If you go out and you recruit somebody, and they make $20,000. Well, we know that by recruiting people, you make $100. So if you're making $20,000, you're recruiting 20,000 people. That's absurd. That is a could happen example that probably won't ever happen.
That you get $10,000. Let's just say you brought 10 people in that they all make $1,000 per month in the matrix. Well,
which is not going to be a lot of people that do that. Again, with the extreme example of, oh, this could happen. If I can do it, you can do it. Come on.
You get 50% of every direct. So you'd make $500 times 10 would be an extra $5,000 per month that you could make in the matrix from the matrix match. This is where it gets really, really exciting. Okay. Now there's 10 level deeps. What a matrix is, it's 3 by 10. We're going to go over in detail here in a minute. And I do go pretty quick, but you could watch this replay and I'll slow.
The yellow is terrible. The yellow is actually making my eyeballs hurt looking.
I'll slow it down a little bit, but it's basically 10 levels deep. Okay. Now, if you fill the whole thing up, there's a lot of money that can be made, right? You fill your first level up to $1.50. Your second level is $4.50, then $13.50, then $40.50, then $121, all the way down to $29,000, including all these other ones as well. If you start filling up this matrix,
you know what that reminds me of? A pyramid. The way that this income is set up, the level 1 through 10, that reminds me of income disclosure statements, where the majority of people are going to be at the very top. On this example, typically those people are at the very bottom of the pyramid. This seems like an inverted pyramid to me.
Now, what a matrix is,
this example again.
This is where, like I said, this is where you get paid for the other people that you're bringing in, right? The efforts of them is it goes like this. Okay. This is the company matrix. It gets filled up from the left, then the center, then the right. And as the company's bringing people in, it's going to go find the next spot that's available. It's just going to place people into the matrix as so. So as you can tell here, there's a good potential that you get spillover if that's what you're looking for. I try to tell people all the time, of course, we're all looking for spillover, but go create your own spillover, right? Myself, Lisa, a lot of the leaders that are on here, we don't get spillover. We're creating the spillover for everybody else. And it's a really good feeling to create the spillover for everybody else. But that's how the spillover works. We'll go into that a little bit deeper right here. Let's say that this is you, the yellow person. And let's say that you brought in, let me see who's on here. You brought in Amy, okay? Amy's here, but Amy went to Las Vegas for the week to go check out the Super Bowl. And while she's in Las Vegas for the week, she's not really doing any work. The company or you is going to continue to bring people in. And as you're bringing people in, you could tell right here, this would be spillover for Amy. Okay. And it keeps going. It goes and finds the next spot. This one right here, spillover for Amy as well. That's how the spillover works with this matrix. And we'll go into it a little bit deeper.
Just say it for what it is. Getting paid off of a downline. I also find it really interesting that he's saying that him and Lisa don't get spillover. I wonder if that's because they're at the top of the company. I wonder if they have an affiliate position in the company or if they're getting paid a salary. I just have so many questions.
For here. This so maybe
Also looks like a pyramid.
You'll grasp it a little bit more. So let's just say
It's
this
not that
spot right
hard.
here is 1. This spot right here is A, and then B, and then C.
C.
Let's say that you are C. That's where you came into the matrix. Okay. So you see the lines that pop up here. Anybody that
pyramid.
A brings in, you're not going to see any love from that, right? There's not going to be
Any
spillover.
love?
They have their own matrix. Anybody who B brings in, you're not going to see that either. But anybody that's in here, right, and
That
under
you
your
recruit.
matrix, where F or I or L are, those are going to be under you, tied to your matrix. So if F or I or L are starting to bring a lot of people in, they're going to be tied to your matrix. What B does nothing to you at all. Okay, unless you were number 1 and you had B underneath you, then you would see that. But right in here, anybody who comes in underneath you, C. So whatever F does, I does, and anybody down here, what they do, that's all in your matrix. Anything that B or A or D or G or J does not go to you at all. Okay. So we've got that question right now. We got about 2,200 people. I think it's more like 2,500 people total in the first month and a half that we've opened. And they go, well, man, I was one of the first ones that came in. How come they're not all underneath me? That's because a lot of them may be underneath A, right? They may be underneath B, whatever the case is. So that's how the matrix works. And this is how you make a lot of money with the matrix and the efforts of other people. And as you can tell,
This is how you make a lot of money off of the efforts of other people. Thank you, Dustin, for saying that. Because that's what we've all been saying.
all right here, if that whole thing gets filled up, it's $44,286. And you may tell yourself, oh, yeah. And I see this all over Facebook too, going, oh, you know how hard it's going to be to fill up the matrix?
That's such a good idea. 1 minute and I'll say 1 minute and 11. Thank you. What is up with my voice?
To get that $44,000? Yeah, it's going to take some time, but it can happen. And if you already in your brain go, man, that's never going to happen to me, then you're right. It's never going to happen to you. But if you're one of the people like me that goes, wow, fill it up 10 levels deep, and I'm going to make $44,000 a month, I'm doing it. And that's why you get those people like myself. I'm always going to be at the top of the leaderboard because I'm going to get after it because I know it could happen. It's here. That means it's possible. The only one that's making it impossible is yourself for not doing it and not trusting in yourself. And that is it. Okay.
That's manipulative. I don't like that. The only way this isn't going to work for you if you don't do it. Don't do it. This is a scam. I would love to know what the breakdown of the fees are for. What are people paying for? I'm sure they would like to know that as well. This is embarrassing.
So what comes with your back office? You get to, you pay you $25 a month.
Being a
One, you're going to get
customer?
the app. You're going to get all the signals that are sent to you, whether not signals, but alerts for these Zooms that we're doing and the trainings that we do. We do question and answers. We give away stamps. We give away free vacations. There's terms of service.
Free vacations to Las Vegas.
Different things that we do. So you're going to get all that. Plus, you're going to get duplicated capture pages, duplicated landing pages. We do the follow-up emails for you to your leads, and then all of the training.
They do follow-up emails to your leads. Meaning, if you are selling this course to people or whatnot, and they put their email in, those are not your customers. Paid per letter has access to your customers. So regardless of whether you stay in the company or not, they have access to your customers or whatnot. Follow-up emails to your leads, that's very, very interesting. Also, I do not like that. A company should not have access to that.
This right here is where my expertise comes into play. And it's always good to have something work for you while you're sleeping. And this right here will work for you and does work for you while you're sleeping. But enough for me. Let's go and hear from somebody from the field here. We got Kyle and Megan that looks like they're coming in all the way from Las Vegas.
Coming all the way from Las Vegas? Dustin, you're in Las Vegas. What are you talking about? Coming all the way from Las Vegas. Meanwhile, here we are in Las Vegas.
So if you guys want to do me a favor, Kyle, you've been in this
Oh,
industry
Kyle.
for a long time. You've been a top earner. What made you and what makes Send It and Paid for Letter so special to you?
It's the easiest script I've ever
You should be
done.
unmuted now.
Yeah, I'm unmuted now, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Awesome.
we're not.
First off, I want to say, like,
Why can't we see their face? Why is this slide going to be stuck here while Kyle is talking? Why not highlight the speaker?
thank you, Dustin, and thank you, Lisa, because like, I'm trying. I'm not gonna get teary-eyed because I already did all my crying last week. But like, thank you guys for bringing this. Seriously, thank you for bringing this. But I'm gonna share a little bit about me. So I've been in the industry.
The industry of grifting, Kyle? Which industry are we talking about? You talking about MLM? Because I bet you are. Kyle, I feel like I was just talking to somebody about him today or the other day. Something about some of the comments. I don't remember. Maybe we'll take a peek at his Facebook page.
For about 6 years, and I've always been a top recruiter, right? Because I learned from I'm gonna give him a shout out. I learned from Ray Higdon. That's my mentor, right? I learned from him. I learned how to.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that you are saying with your whole chest that Ray Higdon is your mentor. I've seen what I needed to see. That is unfortunate. Yikes.
How to just put a lot of hard work in, and keep it simple and just reach out to people because it's a numbers game. I've always done that. I just recruited, but I've always been the guy that's recruiting.
Oh, okay. So you are the recruiter. You make your money, Kyle, from recruiting other people. Doesn't matter the product, right? Doesn't matter. You just recruit people.
And while the other guys,
You guys know who this is? If you do, will you message me on Instagram? Because I want to pull up his Facebook group. Or his Facebook, he probably does have a Facebook group, but I want to pull up his Facebook and see if there's any videos on there real quick.
make a lot more money. Okay, I made a lot of bonuses over the years, a lot of like upfront money and enough money to pay my bills. Like for the last 6 years until recently, I was a single dad.
Wait, this is the guy we talked about on one of the other live streams. This is the guy that went live with the woman, I cannot remember her name, and she did not look enthused to be going live with him. And there was like this weird competition. Do y'all remember that?
I
Yeah.
was a single dad doing it all by myself, living in a little tiny studio apartment with just my daughter. And I'll be honest with you, I was in survival mode and I struggled, right? I struggled, but I worked hard enough on the internet to pay all my bills, and that's all I could do. But I was in quite a few different opportunities. And
You were in quite a few scams. That's what you meant to say, right, Kyle? Oh, I need to, yeah. Is that his girlfriend who hates her life? Yes. Remember him saying that? That was crazy. Aw, that's so nice. Just wanted to use my milestone to send a pukey face. Thank you for that. To Higdon and a keep it up to you, Aaron. Thank you so much, Reed. I appreciate you. All the way from the Midwest. That's how to do it, Dustin. That's amazing.
and I would build these huge teams, and I was making these bonuses, and then all of a sudden the companies would crash, right?
Oh.
All of a sudden companies would be gone, and then I'm gonna make this faster. Towards the end of the year, this last year, 2023, I was actually at church, right? And me and my girlfriend, we were struggling. I'm gonna be honest. In December, we were struggling. We went to Vegas for a event for a different company, and
if you were struggling, why did you come to Vegas? Because that makes no sense. If you're struggling, stay home and maybe look for other work or something. This is awesome. Member for 19 months. Thank you so much, Reed. Thanks, Aaron. Best way to wind down after work. That's amazing. And Sam has been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Also, friendly reminder to hydrate and take your meds. I'm going to hydrate really quickly. I actually forgot to take my Mucinex earlier, so I will be doing that after this.
We couldn't even afford that. We're like, oh, we can't even afford none of this. So in church, we actually donated we gave, what is it called?
We tithe.
We tithed for like $40. I've never gave that in my entire life. I was like, I don't have it, but I feel like if I give it, something's going to happen. And I prayed on it. I felt really good about it. And then about a week later, Dustin reaches out to me. Dustin reached out to me. He's like, I got this opportunity for your girlfriend.
Found him.
I think she'd be interested in it. And she's always been looking to make some money on the internet. And he's like, you can write letters, you can get paid. I'm like, what? Okay. And as I told her, I was like, I'll share it with a couple people, whatever. So long story short, I did a bunch of research. Like anybody, I did all the research. I was like, whoa, this is.
I mean, are we surprised though? Because he's saying his mentor is Ray Higdon, a man who basically was calling himself a prophet. Yikes.
This is legal. This is legit. And then I'm a deep diver. I dived in every single thing.
I used to
So when
live there.
Lisa and Dustin's telling y'all like this is serious, like legal, like legit, like this is real. I did a ton of research. And so I shared it on Facebook.
You did a ton of research, huh? Why don't you try sharing your research? I'd love to know what your definition of research is, because
Next thing you know, for about 7 days straight, I've never had this in my entire life. Like I said, I've always been the guy that reaches out to build teams. I reach out in the inbox, which I'm not against. I love that. But then all of a sudden I had for 7 days straight, nonstop people reaching out to me, nonstop. Like it did not stop. And it still ain't stopped to this day. So long story short,
stop.
It doesn't stop. So
we are definitely going to look at this guy's social media page. You know why? There's a picture of Bitcoin. There's a Bitcoin graphic. So we're going to do a little scrolling here in a minute. And Kyle, you can block me. It doesn't matter, because we're a movement. So there's plenty of people that will send information. So don't do it.
long story short, I was able to bring in quite a few people. And then obviously a lot of y'all are on here and appreciate every single one of you. And you started bringing people in. But for the first time, I was actually able to see the residual component that I've been searching for years. I've never been able to see because I've always been making these bonuses and just like recruiting my face off. And for the first time, starting just literally this last 4 weeks, we've been able to bring in enough income just from sharing this, and like the buzz and just how simple it is to share with people, enough to like pay my rent, car bill, all that at the same time every single month. So to me, like going from a struggling single father that was like the guy that everybody would bring in to build their teams for them, to like, whoa, this is really possible. Then just before this call, I'm not going to say any names, but I'm talking to a guy that's been a person that's been top recruit or top earner in multiple companies, and he reached out to me, or he actually answered me back, and
So he didn't reach out to you. You cold messaged him, didn't you? Did you use a script that Ray Higdon taught you? Hey, I don't know if this is something you'd be interested in, but I think I may have something here you might want to take a look at. And if not, it's cool. Come on.
And he's like, wait, so this is something that my mom could do, because she'll never join a network marketing company with me. My family, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, whoa. And it really hit me that I've actually had that happen to me multiple times with big earners that actually reach out to me because of their family members that never want to build a business. So to me, I'm just going to wrap this up. I'm blown away. I'm super pumped up. I'm excited. I didn't even know what to say on this thing, on this testimony, because I was so nervous. I'm over here clicking pens. What I want to say is this solves a problem that I believe that like everybody has been searching for years and years and years and years. Like, can the person come in, never tell one human, never share with another person, and make money? Can they make enough money? If they want to, they can put enough work in, write enough of these letters, and make $8,000 to $10,000 a month if they truly wanted to. And to me, that just absolutely blows my mind. And I'm just fired up, and I just want to share with y'all, like, think about this like from a bigger vision, like I'm seeing, and like I really feel like I'll bring in 100,000 people, but I'm just fired up and excited, and I don't want to take all the time, but
It's all good, man. We appreciate it.
But
We
I'm just,
appreciate. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Go ahead. Sorry.
You muted them already? That's so aggressive, Dustin.
no, you're good. I'm just excited, and
Yeah, brother.
yeah.
Julie
man,
Anderson. Julie Anderson, how are you? Hello.
Yeah, we appreciate it, my man. We appreciate it. So that'll be it from us.
I also love that I was saying that script, and I know you knew exactly where I was getting that from.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have heard from the creator. You've heard from me. You see what it is. And the next step is for you guys to get back to whoever brought you here. If you want to have that same passion that Kyle has. And last week when we did this, we had Courtney on here, and she brought us all to tears how it's changed her life, right? If you guys want to see something that is nothing like you've ever seen before, which you guys just seen, get with whoever brought you here, get their link, and get
And I
going.
just want to say one more thing for all you people that are sitting on the fence.
Don't do it. Don't do it. And if you're a part of this company, get out. Get out. Cancel everything. This is not going to age well for them.
You're never going to find a better home than send it.
I mean, you can't even say the company right. Is it really a home for people, Lisa, or is it just your next grift? Because I think it's your next grift.
I'll send it. Spit it out, Lisa. Our community, our Facebook group, it's private.
Your Facebook group that people allegedly are paying $25 a month to be a part of?
Private Facebook group. When you come aboard, you have full access to that. You have access to thousands of writers that are writing that will help you along the way.
If your course were so effective, people wouldn't need the writer's help within the Facebook group. The course would be enough. But no, you guys have a 40% fail rate.
It will answer your questions literally within seconds. You put up a post, you will have 100 people answering within 5 minutes. That's how interactive our community is. When you come in, you're never on your own.
Oh my God. You're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. Never heard that statement before. Ugh.
I know with a lot of programs out there, you buy a program and then your sponsor disappears and you can't get any help and you basically feel like you just wasted your money. You will not feel that here with PPL and Send It. Our community is a very, very interactive community. It truly feels like a home and a family. And you'll never, ever feel like you don't have enough people to answer your questions and give you support that you need. Because we support each other in our community. I can't say enough about our Facebook community. They're just amazing human beings.
Yep, you're right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. We have over 300 people that have 300, I think 50 at one point. We got over 50 people that run our Facebook Live, all looking to make some money by writing letters and sharing this awesome opportunity with people. Make sure to unmute yourself on the way out and give a shout out and say hello on your way out. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Go ahead and.
I mean, why wouldn't you do that at the beginning? Why wouldn't you do that at the beginning if you're trying to build rapport with people that are considering joining? If your community were so powerful, why wouldn't you just, hey, everybody, come, say hey before we get started. We're going to get started in, 3 minutes or whatever. Come say hi. Let us know who invited you. Why not do that at the beginning? Dustin, write that down. I'm giving you really solid advice, I feel like, just in my opinion. Unbelievable. Let's see if they unmute. I'm not listening to it.
And unmute yourself. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, everybody, for
Okay, nope, not doing that. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna take a little scroll onto Kyle's page because there is a. Hold on one second. Dustin changed out his background pics. No more hustle, grind, and execute. You know what? That's such a good point. Okay, share audio. All right, hang on one second. I want to browse his page. Let me make myself a little bit smaller here. This is Kyle, everybody. That's who was speaking, and this is, I think Joyce is his girlfriend or whatnot. He's got a reel. Hold on. This is what I want to get to. This right here.
Fine, let me fix my hat.
Can
real
y'all hear
quick.
this?
I think I'll put it backwards. Yep,
See you later,
If you don't
Rhinoceros.
know me, my name is Kyle Devine. It is a nice rainy, foggy, cloudy day in upstate New York. But today,
You can
I'm
hear it
talking
good.
to you
Okay.
about how you can get literally unlimited amounts of cryptocurrency. It's unlimited. Unlimited. Literally, I just
what am
said
I
it,
doing?
unlimited amounts of crypto. I'm going to give you a plug on how you can get unlimited amounts of crypto.
Was he wearing a
And
transact
it
hat?
just blows my mind that this is a real thing.
I keep pressing the wrong
And
button.
people are just letting it go right by them. They're just like, no, I don't want to do that. Why would I do something that works, right? But yeah. So first off, it's amazing.
What?
An amazing week. It's been an amazing week. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a super amazing week. And when you're jumping in here, I see there's a few people jumping in. All I want to do is just drop in there, like give me a hey, what's up or whatever, so I can interact with you a little bit. And so you don't go unnoticed, because you're important if you're jumping in my live. So anyway, how can you get unlimited crypto?
What?
So if you've been watching me, maybe you haven't, you totally should, is about a month and a half ago, we started, what's up, Aaron? We started writing letters and getting paid,
What's
right?
going on?
So we write letters to these online social gaming platforms,
Okay.
and we get paid an average of $5, right? Super awesome. It's working. It's insane.
He has to be, right,
We're just seeing
Desiree?
all these people trying to get results. And it's beautiful. There's all these people trying to get results. We're getting
Speed 'em up.
results. We're getting paid on our letters now, not just getting paid for helping people write letters. And like my girlfriend is, even her mom is. So that's so cool, right? So so there's that. But what we haven't really talked about a lot is
Show us the floops.
people can actually get paid for writing letters. Ready? $5 in crypto. Any crypto of your choice. Unlimited amount. You can literally go out there and write 100 letters a week and get paid $500 in crypto. Think about that. $500 in crypto. There's no, like, you literally write the letter, boom. As soon as it gets to them, boom, you're getting $5 in crypto per letter. Like, I just have to, like, wrap my head around that. But there's a couple things. It's only in the United States. Yeah, it's only in the United States. Except I actually am going to do some research. I think you might be able to do in the UK as well. But do not hold me to it. I'll dig deeper on that.
It is a transact card hat. I can't. I can't.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Unbelievable.
That. But and it's not in a couple states, like unfortunately New York. But you still can write the letters and still get the average $5 per letter. And I mean, one girl, she already
One
wrote some
girl.
letters. She got paid $100 on her letters so far, and she cashed it out. It was actually $126 instead of $100. So that's not.
Hey Kyle, did you ever get your transact card? Did you ever get a transact card? Did you ever, my friend Brandy here wants to know if you ever used your Z-Bucks. Did you use your Z-Bucks? Did you buy that hat with your Z-Bucks? Because can you get a refund? Oh, it's embarrassing.
Not too bad. Just saying, that's a little bit more than $5 per letter. A lot of haters out there, right? So so you can get paid to write letters, or you can get paid in
She
crypto to write
absolutely
letters.
does.
And you can do that as much as you want. Take advantage of that. Go write 1,000 letters. Go write 10,000. Get paid $50,000 in crypto. Gotta do it. Go
What?
do that and change your dang life. You know, seriously. There's so many opportunities out there, and people are like, oh, it doesn't work. Guess what? I do not have to convince nobody about getting paid to write letters anymore because I did it, proved it. We've got the results. We're getting the results. A lot of people are getting the results. A lot of people are getting the results for decades.
That
Do not
just
have to prove it to nobody. Do not have to beg nobody. And it's just
Why are you talking like that? First of all, the writing letters to these companies, these online casinos and stuff, has been around forever. But what you're saying is you're making money off of recruiting people, Kyle. You just said a little while ago that, I've always recruited a ton of people. I've always recruited. Yeah, we know, because in multi-level marketing, that's how you make the most money. You have to have a substantial team who have to be buying in every single month, buying the new products, have an auto ship going, all of that stuff. Paid per letter is not any different. It's a course, and the information has been readily available for decades. So it's a grift in that sense, in my opinion. And then now there's this recruiting aspect to it where, well, if you recruit somebody, you make $100. So he's bragging about paying his car payment. He's bragging about having all this extra money, and it's off of recruiting people. And the people in the Facebook group, just like I said earlier, they're bragging and holding up checks like, see, it's not a scam, guys. I got paid. And if you look at the address and the name of the company that's paying them, it's paid per letter. They're bragging about recruiting other people. And that's why Dustin is saying, listen, we're compliant. We have a 90% customer to 10% distributor ratio. He didn't word it that way. That was essentially what he was saying, because it's a requirement from the FTC.
it's just such a good feeling knowing that the people that are doing it are changing their freaking lives. Like no more selling stuff and no more like
What do you
needing
think
to
you're
build a
doing?
team and hoping you build a team and depending on somebody purchasing a product and an auto shipment and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about.
Instead you're just hoping that people stay active and paid per letter and keep their $25 monthly fee going so that you get paid off of them. Kyle, I almost called him Dustin.
About that anymore. Just write damn letters. Just literally write letters. Follow what we teach you and you'll be okay. I promise you'll be okay if you just follow what we teach you. Like, so much more coming too, and it just blows my mind. There's so much more coming. Like, such a great place to be, right, Aaron? And so yeah, that's really what I just want to come out here and say, because a lot of
It's flipping me out how he keeps saying Aaron. Wild.
people are going crazy about crypto today because Bitcoin is going crazy.
Mm,
It does it every 4 years. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you could be stacking up the crypto just by writing letters to one of the venues that we write to that will literally pay you $5 in crypto every single letter that you write. Like, just really run that through your brain right now. Every letter that you write, as long as you do it how we teach you, you get paid $5 in crypto. There's a little fee that they charge. When you after you get the crypto and you want to send it to your wallet. There's a little fee that they charge, but other than that, like, what the heck? It's crypto.
You know what you're leaving out there, Kyle, is the cost of the envelope, the cost of whatever index card or whatnot that you're writing on, and the cost of the stamp. Now there is a fee to transfer into crypto. So people are not going to be making anywhere near what they should be for the time that they're spending writing these letters. So you're trying to present it like it's this huge deal, and you're failing, in my opinion, because you're not mentioning the expenses. How much could people possibly be making from these online casinos if there's a transfer fee and then the cost of all of the expenses? If you're only making $5 per letter, I mean, this is giving like paparazzi. Listen, we have a 50% discount. Yeah, because the jewelry's $5. You're making $250 on selling a piece of jewelry that probably is not going to be very good for your health for obvious reasons, allegedly, of course. And then if you have to mail that to somebody, the mailers that you put it in, the cost to actually ship stuff, people are working for pennies. It doesn't make any sense, which is why Kyle here is emphasizing the fact that, I'm making all this money because he's recruiting people.
It's not free crypto because you got to write a letter. You got to pay for a stamp. But, I mean,
It's
my
probably
opinion,
Dogecoin.
if you like crypto or you want to like crypto, I mean, that could be a lot more than $5 per letter. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks,
I
Julie.
believe in crypto, so I believe, without a doubt, Bitcoin's going to go crazy. It's not going to stop her
You
probably her
believe.
entire life, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Especially as long as they keep on making that crappy US dollar, that fiat dollar. But yeah, that's it. If anybody wants some information,
I mean, Uh, did you do the same kind of research on crypto as you did basically vetting these companies? I'm just curious. Oh,
How to get paid, $5, an average of $5 per letter, US dollar, or if you want to get paid $5 in crypto with a little tiny fee, just a little tiny fee.
still comes
But
out
when
of
you send it
people's
to your wallet,
money.
all you gotta do is reach out to me. Like seriously, reach out to
No.
me. You're the only thing that's really stopping you from success in this world, from getting financial freedom, from actually getting out of that rat race, from
Recruiting.
making $5,000 or $10,000 a month right now. The only thing that's stopping you is literally you. It
No.
is literally you. It is right in front of your face. You are hearing the words.
The irony of somebody that is recruiting other people, that is depending on them paying a $25 fee so that he can continue to get paid off of them is so ironic to me. It's so ironic. Oh, you are the only person that's in your way. Meanwhile, in multi-level marketing, your check is dependent upon having team members and them continuing to order the product. Paid per letter is the same way. Product's a little bit different, but people have to pay that $25 a month for whatever fee to have access to a Facebook group or something, and then you get paid off of them. So no, it's not just up to you. You have to have a team in these types of scams in order to make substantial money. And then just like Dustin said not that long ago, you're getting paid off of other people's efforts. That's unethical.
It's out of my mouth, but you're stopping yourself. You're fighting for your limitations. You're always
Exactly,
going to
Julie.
have them. That's how it is, right? Take a chance, take a risk, just take a leap of faith or whatever. I know it's working. I know it's never going to not work. I dig way too deep into things when I do them, and I don't just share bull crap. So
But you are.
it's such a good feeling. Just keep on watching the Facebook. You're going to see so many success stories. It's going to just blow up your mind. You're literally just going to take out your card and be like, okay, I'm in. I want to write letters. Okay, I'm in. I want to write letters. My job that's paying me $4,000 a week, or I mean a month, not a week, a month, ain't doing it. Me not being around my family ain't doing it for me anymore. Me not going on vacations ain't doing it for me anymore. Me fighting for my limitations ain't doing it for me anymore. Me thinking everything's a scam ain't doing it for me anymore. Look around. Are you home right now? I am literally home looking out my window right now, counting the leaves and talking to you, listening to my dog bark. You know, what are you doing? Right now? Are
Okay.
you at work on your lunch break? So, you know what I mean? So like, if I can do it, you can do it. Reach out to me if you want to get.
Not the if I can do it, you can do it. The reason that they say things like that is they want you to actually believe that if this person can do it, that you can. But as we saw from Dustin's example of his 10 by 3 matrix, as it fills up, people are making less and less at the bottom of the pyramid, which is typical for what we see in multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes. The people at the bottom are the ones that are funding the lifestyle of the people above them. This is no different. It's the exact same thing with some terminology a little bit different. It's the same kind of scam.
To get paid to write letters, it's the easiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's literally easy, 2 sentences, and it's just that simple. It's that simple. There's haters out there. They're going to be like, oh, you ain't going to get paid for that. Yes, you will. If you follow what we teach, yes, you will. You will. Yes.
Haters. That's weird that you're using the word haters for educators, but okay, go off, Kyle.
Kimberly, we also write to a social gaming company that literally pays you $5 in crypto every single letter. You don't have to play the games at all. You literally write to them and they literally pay you $5 in crypto right to your wallet. They just charge you a little fee. That's it. That's it. They take a little bit longer than the other social gaming platforms, but you just keep writing. You're just gonna get paid $5 in crypto every single letter without fail, over and over and over and over and over again. After hearing about writing letters, I found out one of my friends has done it for 15 years, or one of my friends of 15 years has been doing it for 6 years. Yeah, there's so many people that they just keep a secret because they don't. I don't know. Some people just keep a secret. But
No, they're not.
yeah, get paid to write letters. Get paid in crypto if you don't want to play a game. That's all totally okay. If you don't want to follow a proven strategy that we teach, and I have the numbers now to prove it.
A proven strategy with a 40% fail rate? How's that work?
I watched a girl do it that has never done this before. And if you don't want that, that's okay. You can get paid in crypto. And all they do is charge a little fee for sending it to your wallet. That's it. So,
amongst the other
there's
fees.
hundreds of thousands of people doing this, but a lot of them ain't doing it right. They're trying to do it themselves. They don't know how to play the games. They don't know what to look for. And guess what? We do. We do, and we are getting the result.
I mean, that's interesting considering you've been saying that people have been doing this. His last example he gave, he was saying that whoever was doing it for 15 years. So how is that person doing it successful? But now he's trying to say that everybody that's been doing it isn't doing it right, but they have the right way, even though they also say that they have a 40% fail rate. So Kyle, I think you're a little off the mark here, my guy, because that doesn't make any sense.
Numbers don't lie. Receipts don't lie. Documentation beats everything. It beats everything. So, I mean, I'm not even going to share with you. Aaron knows. Like, I'm not even going to share with you.
Aaron
But we're
knows.
changing lives over here.
This is a
And it's just
scam.
that simple. So the people can hate on it, whatever. They can disagree and, it's not going to work. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because numbers don't lie. Facts are facts. So
Facts and
y'all
not
have a
facts.
fantastic day. I'm going to go message a few people or wait for y'all to message me. And yeah, Doug knows. I'm gonna wait for y'all to message me and yeah, get out your credit card. Let's get you in this course. Let's get you writing letters, get you start getting paid. Let's get you to start getting paid in crypto if you choose to. And let's get it. Let's get it. This world has too much opportunity for you to be broke. Just gonna be honest with you.
Oh
Has
my
too much opportunity
God.
out there. 2024 has been such a blessing. I'm so blessed for every single person on my team that's even gonna watch this. Like y'all are amazing. We have brought in thousands of people. Thousands of people are writing letters. Thousands of people are getting results. Like, it's just like, it's truly, it's beautiful. It's amazing. And God has a plan. So follow that plan and stop being scared. Faith over fear. Let's go.
Oh my God. Speaking in Ray Higdonisms is a no for me. Oh, a little spiritual manipulation at the end of it and trying to say that God wants you to participate in a pyramid scheme, in a literal scam. I don't think that's how that works, Kyle. I don't think that's how that works. I feel like we need a good palette cleanser, so I'm gonna add the picture of Luna again. Thank you to Danny for sending that to me from Lazy Little Leopard. Again, if you want to check her out, I'm going to put her information in the video description. I should have done that already, but here's the QR code if you want to grab that. And Luna loves her bed. She's still currently in it, or I would grab it and show it to you. It's super, super soft, and it's like dense. Yeah, I really like it. So thank you, Danny, for doing that. Thank you, Lynn, for mailing me these perfumes called Bees. That's so crazy to me. I love it. I can't wait for my congestion to clear up so I can actually smell it. Also, Julie Anderson, not the faith over fear at the end, right? Not the faith over fear at the end. I haven't covered Ray Higdon in a long time. Is that something you guys would want me to cover again? Would you guys be interested in me going back and kind of updating you on some of the people that I have covered? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it all this way, whether it's the replay crew or whatnot, if you would drop a little cat emoji in the comments so that people that are watching it are like, why are they dropping all these cats? Just keep people guessing. It'll be fun. I see you, Brandy, and I appreciate you. Okay. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go make dinner. I hope you have had something yummy to eat, and don't forget to hydrate. Take your meds if you need the reminder. I'm going to go take my Mucinex right now because I'm getting tired of this congestion, getting tired of it, but I'm getting better every day. So thank you for being here and supporting the channel. And if you would give me a thumbs up, or if you're Dustin Mansell and you want to give me a thumbs down, don't care. Make sure that you're subscribed so that you can participate in the chat when I'm live. And I more than likely will see you on Friday. I have an interview appointment on Friday for, I don't know if I'm allowed to even say that. Something that might be upcoming. I need to find out if I can say anything about it, but that's coming on Friday. So that's going to be very exciting. And yeah, you guys have a great day, or a great whatever time of the day it is for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. Oh, let me remove this real quick. Hold on. Isn't she cute? God, I love her. Okay, goodbye.